Run it.
I'll be right. I really don't like. I'll be right.
Air, now, hands in the air. Run it.
Hello, motherfucker.
Alright, y'all, before we get into the video, I just want to let y'all know, for those that don't know, haven't already seen, I uploaded my first AMV on the channel. So even if y'all don't watch anime and y'all don't really, you know what I'm saying, just go peep it. Just go peep it, appreciate it. Yeah, so go peep that if you haven't already. It'll really mean a lot to me. With that out of the way, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and like the video right now. I'll start when you hit the like button. You hit it, push up. So now that y'all like the video, if you're not sub, go ahead and sub. I'm hitting y'all in the beginning before we really get into it. You subbed? Alright, for sure. There's a couple players in these 5 players I'm about to talk about with y'all that y'all might, you know, y'all might be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Just hear me out. Try to have an open, I don't usually say this because I don't really care if you have an open mind or not. That's up to you. But for this one, for this video right here, have an open mind. First player, we got Jason Barrett. Now I know y'all probably, I'm not trying to, I already know what you're gonna comment, so don't comment yet. Listen to the video. There's so many people that, I'm not saying y'all, I'm not saying so many people of y'all, I'm just saying so many people in general have a tendency of commenting on the video before actually watching the video. So just listen real quick. Jason Barrett, former Charger, right? You with me? I know he's had injury problems, right? You with me? But this past year, he looked good with the 49ers and he stayed healthy. I know he only played 13 out of 16, but that's really good for Barrett. I feel like he's back, and it's only right to bring him back. It's only right to bring him back on a 1 year. You know, see if he can stay healthy for that full year. See how he does. And then after that, if he if he performs, keep him. I still have faith in Barrett. Barrett is one of those players for me that I still have faith. It's just injuries and not being able to stay healthy that's really messed with his career. Really been the only con, because when he's healthy, he can ball. So that's my, and he's still young. I mean, bro, I've actually really been like trying to Google and figure out like what's old for certain positions, right? Because you have all these quarterbacks, all these old quarterbacks playing now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of evident what the age for quarterbacks is, like what's old for a quarterback. But I've really been trying to see like what's old for a corner, and really around 30 is okay. So it says, so what I seen, it said the peak age for corners is 27, right? That's the prime, peak prime, you know, age for a corner. So and the reason why I looked this up, because I was like, how old is Chris Harris and how old is Casey Hayward? Casey Hayward is 31. Chris Harris is, or I think Chris Harris is 30. So they're both not that old. It feels like they're not going to be around for much longer. So that's why I was trying to figure out what the age is. And so yeah, I guess 30 is old for a corner. I kind of already knew because Chris Harris isn't young, Casey Hayward isn't young, but so yeah. That's anyways, that was very long-winded, but I feel like Jason Barrett still has a good amount of years left in him. And why not bring him back, bro? Why not bring him back? You tell, besides the injury concerns, which is very important, and I do understand that, we got to bring him in, bro. We got to bring him in. So that's my first player. He would be really cheap. Honestly, he would be really cheap. I would love to bring back Jason Barrett. I would love to have Jason Barrett. Yeah, that shit would just make my off season. So like that's one of the players where I think y'all would try to, or not try, but y'all would kind of flip out and be like, what the hell? So I need y'all to be up here with me today. Okay, this next player, Leonard Fournette. This is another one. I need y'all to keep an open mind. And I'm gonna hit y'all with some facts. Leonard Fournette is still very young. He's 26 years old. He's coming off of a very meh year. He would be very cheap. In my opinion, he would be, I think we could even get him for cheaper than what I put. I put $4 million, but I think we could get him for even cheaper. he really hasn't produced how a high first round pick would produce. But let me holla at y'all. As a team, all of our 3 running backs combined, I know Eckler was out, but our three running backs, Ballage, Eckler, and Joshua Kelly, they combined for I think 5 or 6 touchdowns, right? This past year. All 3 of them combined for the total that Fournette has. You know, y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. He's a power back. He would be a nice matchup with Eckler. And even Ballage, if we keep Ballage, I wouldn't be mad at keeping Ballage. Ballage came in later in the year and he surprised me. He surprised me because from what I knew about Ballage, he had no vision. So when he came in and did pretty good, I was like, wow, that's a surprise. I'm just in case we don't bring in Ballage, I feel like Fournette would be a perfect replacement for Ballage. So y'all definitely, Barrett and Fournette, I really want to see what y'all thoughts on these 2 possible signings. I'm not saying it'll happen. I also looked at Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram is in the video, but I looked at Mark Ingram. I think I liked Fournette a little bit more than Mark Ingram. Plus, he is younger than Mark Ingram. So yeah, just think about that. When Justin Herbert is leading the team and rushing touchdowns, it's good because Herbert can do it all, but it's not good because that's what the running backs are for. All right, next person, we got Troy Hill. I looked at Troy Hill. I know Troy Hill can ball. You want to know why I know Troy Hill can ball? Because he was playing with Ramsey. And when you think about it, Ramsey doesn't make the defense shut down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and see, don't, you heard that and you're like, oh, is he saying Ramsey isn't that good? I'm saying when you have a shutdown corner and your defense is still locked down, that means you have other pieces in the defense that can also lock down. And I feel like Troy Hill would be our perfect slot, bro. I promise you. He's only a year younger than Chris Harris, so that's where to see the age for certain positions come in. But Troy Hill's coming off a really, really good year with the Rams. 77 total tackles, 3 interceptions, 10 pass. Like he was doing his motherfucking thing. And also to be able to play to a certain level while playing with Jalen Ramsey is just, it will always be impressive to me because Jalen Ramsey can only do so much. You know what I mean? He can only lock down so much. So when you have other players like Troy Hill, like John Johnson, like all the other pieces that the Rams had on their defense, it's impressive to me to see that they can play. So it's like, I have no doubt that he's going to do his thing. Because that's the thing. See, it's confusing, right? Because the ages. How long will Troy Hill play for? You know what I'm saying? How long does he have left? You know, how long do certain... Because Patrick Peterson, I think Patrick Peterson is like 31. He looks cooked. I don't know, but yeah, I like Troy Hill. I feel like he'll fit in perfectly, not only because of Staley. Y'all let me know about Troy Hill in the comments. Remember, don't be a dickhead in comments. You can disagree without being a dickhead. So next player, we got Leonard Williams. A couple of y'all told me about Leonard Williams, and I already had him in my mind when I was prepping to make these videos. But the thing that kind of held me back is it's only really price and production level, because he had a high sack year this past year, but other than that, he hasn't really produced like that. So this last year was really his best year and most productive year. But the 10 a year, is like, can we get cheaper options? Yes, we can get cheaper options. But him and Bosa would definitely, hey, look at me. They would be nice as hell together. He's still very young. He's 26. So there's a good amount of pros, and there's only just like a slight cons, kind of nitpick cons. Y'all let me know what y'all think of Leonard Williams in the comments, because I rock with Leonard Williams. I feel like he can be a beast paired with a player like Bosa. And it seems like I'm going heavy on defense. The only reason why I'm going so heavy on defense is because if we attack defense and O-line in free agency, then guess what that frees up? Yeah, Waddle and Pitts. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for when I do these videos. That's my mindset. So yeah, estimated APY 10 mil. Need that to be a little bit lower than Williams if you want to come play with us. But yeah, he had 11.5 sacks. That's really, really good. And I feel like he could possibly put that up playing with Bosa in his defense. Okay, going on to the final, and my favorite, I got Lavonte David. This is a must sign. Y'all have not heard me say that. The only must signs that I've really talked that I feel like we have to get is Sheriff from the first video and Lavonte David. We need to get Lavonte David. Lavonte David is one of the best linebackers in the league. He's still young. He's 31. He a little, but I don't care. 10 to 12. If he's asking for 10 to 12, give it to him. I'm dead serious. He could do it all. He would be perfect for our defense. And this, if Perriman walks and we get Lavonte David, boy, that hey, shout out to Perriman, but that is a very big upgrade. He just the overall beast. We need that. We need that beast linebacker. I fuck with Drew Tranquil, I fuck with Murray, but they are not better than Lavonte David. Simple as that. 117 total tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and 12 tackle for losses. The numbers don't seem like a lot, but the impact, you know, is there. I know you what 12 tackles for loss. That's it. That's really, really good. That him and Devin White, nice. But I need Lavonte David in the powder blues. I need Lavonte with the bolt on the head. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up. Y'all let me know what y'all think of those players right there. I had a couple of them that, you know, may be a little controversial, but it seemed like whatever I say, there's gonna be a couple people that got something to say about it, which is fine as long as you say it with some sense. Simple as that. I'm not gonna hold y'all. If y'all enjoy, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about the players down below. Go peep the AMV. I'll probably put the AMV at the end of the video, you know, when the outro playing. Yeah. So I'll put that at the end so y'all can just click on that. Go to the AMV, watch it, you know, like it. I really appreciate it. Like for the algo, I already told you to like in the beginning. I'm gonna tell you to like again. Go ahead and like it, man. We growing. And I've noticed that since we've been growing, I've been getting more of that, like, kind of, I refer to them as trolls because they really troll. It's very rare. Like out of every 50 people, there's one. So it's a very small ratio. But yeah, I can definitely tell the more that we growing over here, you know, the more trolls start to pop out of nowhere. So, but we gonna continue to just do that. Like if you are a bozo, you not gonna get a reply, and you gonna know who you are, cause I reply to basically everybody. If you don't get a reply, you don't get a heart, you know who you are. Simple. But yeah, sub if you new. Turn on post notifications, man. I don't know when I'm gonna go live again, but you'll know when you turn the post notifications on. Oh yeah, watch the AMV.
Shout my name when they see me on a block, man, hot, but I get it cause a nigga made it out. If I got a hater, they just really wanna love me, they committed to the hate, but I know they really proud.